Hi everyone, good afternoon. I want to keep my part brief because I want to save plenty of time to hear questions from all of you. We have such a great panel and I really want to have this dialogue and conversation. Again, my name is Alvarez and I'm the Director of Outreach for the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs. And just some background about our office. Our office is the bridge, serves as the bridge between immigrant communities in New York City and the mayor. And we really have two roles externally, right? We focus on creating programs and policies to help better the life of immigrant communities in New York City. And on the back end, we work with other city agencies, commissioners, and senior staff to make sure whatever initiatives, programs they're implementing, that they're reaching out to the right communities and aren't forgetting certain groups. So we played those both ends, and I just want to add that Mayor de Blasio cares deeply about the LGBT community, kind of more recently seen in his boycott of the Irish parade earlier this week, right, because they weren't progressive enough. And New York City, right, compared to the country, is one of the more progressive cities. We have some pretty good immigration policies in place to help all immigrants, right, regardless of their immigration status. So some of those would be Executive Order 34 and 41, which mean that anyone, right, regardless of if they're undocumented or a green card holder or a citizen or what have you, can request and apply for city services, initiatives, or programs, regardless, without fear that the city employee would ask them for their status. And if they are asked, it's really only to find out what resources, what initiatives or programs they qualify for. And then we also have a language access policy that our office is actually working to make sure all other agencies are implementing. So we are kind of expanding that piece, but agencies are required also to provide translation and interpretation to immigrant communities in their native languages. We know that's not the case for all centers. We know that's not the case for all agencies. But we're working really hard now under this new administration to make sure that that is happening much sooner and faster. And we're really here to hear what immigrant communities, the ways we can improve services for immigrant communities. Some of the more recent programs that we have from our office, you may have all heard about the IDNYC program, which launched earlier this year in January. And it's available for all New Yorkers, again, regardless of immigration status, and no time is anyone asked about their status. All they'd have to prove is that they live in New York City right now. It doesn't matter if they came yesterday, it doesn't matter really if they have proof that they live in New York City, and if proof of who they are, they can apply for this IDNYC card. And it's a New York City identification card that comes with many different benefits, but really it's important for all communities to have, if they don't already, proof of identity that they can use when interacting with police officers, when interacting with other city agencies, to enter DOE public schools, right, to pick up their children, and to apply for other services. So this is something that the new administration, in partnership with the City Council, put together really quickly and launched really fast. And then another kind of big initiative from our office is our work around executive action, President Obama's DACA and DAPA announcement. We're actually putting together on April 12th a big legal screening event at Temple Emmanuel in the city. And I have postcards and flyers in the back on the table, but really to provide free legal assistance screening to anyone, mainly for DACA, DAPA, but really if they're undocumented and they don't know what type of services they can qualify for, it's really the time to sit down with someone, 30, 40 minutes one-on-one, find out what they qualify for. If they need more intensive, kind of more case management, we would refer them to other organizations, and we'd also have other city agencies there tabling to share other services that they may be eligible for. So those are two of the big programs that we have right now. And we're looking to really improve on other services. So I have plenty of business cards and I really want to connect with all of you. I'll be here till the very end. If there are any other ways you think that the administration, the office, our office isn't connecting with the communities, I'd love to hear about that. Thank you.